All right, next topic that I want to talk about is I've been running into this lately. My last 3 weddings, I've had to dive into what I call my emergency crate. What exactly is an emergency crate? Okay, an emergency crate is the crate that you have that is like if you are in a pinch, you are in a bind, you are in a situation that requires an immediate song, for multiple situations, that's your emergency crate. So let me tell you why I needed my emergency crate over the last 3 weddings. When I do my sit down and stuff with my couples and they've used the Vibo app and they've gone in and they've put down all the songs and we get to the part where it's like, okay, what type of intro music and stuff, or what intro song would you like to have and stuff like that to be able to do that? Or what type of, did you want to come into the same song as the wedding party? Does the wedding party have a song? What's the mother, son, and the father, daughter song? What's the garter and bouquet song? What would you like for that? And these couples don't know. They don't know whether it be one of those or whether it be multiple ones of those. And so my last 3 couples have all missed in the same category. It has been the introduction and it has been the mother-son dance. I don't know why, but all three in a row have all missed that. So like when I get to the event, like I'm waiting all week and I've sent out emails and stuff back to them just saying, hey, I meet with them on a Sunday or Monday. So I'm like on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm like, hey, we're just getting closer, just checking in to see whether or not you came up with those songs. And I don't get a response. Now, granted, I know that their week is crazy. And the last thing they want to do is try to think of a song. But let's not forget that they've had this Vibo app, or they've had this app for almost a year or 6 months or whenever, and it has just been sitting there dormant. And so when we finally get to do a sit down, nothing's ready. So, they didn't have the mother, son, and the father, daughter dance. I hit them up on Friday and they still didn't have it. Like nobody said anything. So day of, I get there. I don't have any songs in these slots. But what I do have is an emergency folder of songs for father-daughter dance, for mother-son dance, introduction songs, cake songs, exit songs. Like my emergency folder just consists of all songs that would be missed with these issues. So I was about to play, I'll tell you one of my mother-son dances. It's not something that Google recommends, but I just kind of take a common consensus. If I hear a song during my Zoom meetings that I just keep hearing, couples want to use this, and it's not one of those Google suggestions, I will make sure I take that song and throw it in that folder. So one of them is oh gosh, I was supposed to write that down. I can't remember what the actual song for the mother-son dance was. Oh man, I can't remember. I keep thinking it's by Colum Scott, but that's a song for the first dance. I usually don't have first dance songs in this emergency folder. The reason I don't put first dance songs because that's a sentimental moment. I don't want to be responsible for your most important moment or your first dance as a couple. That's too much pressure. I could take mom and dad, but I can't take your first dance. I don't want to be responsible for that. And then introduction songs, I probably got about 12 songs. Like I got anywhere from Black Eyed Peas to T.I. to Get This Party Started by Pink, or, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I try to take new songs that are hype and stuff at the moment and maybe, stem it out, take the words out and just play the instrumental and stuff of it. There's a song on the pop charts. Well, it was on the pop charts, but it's like feeling good, like I should. That's a really good melody and stuff in the back. So I just take that song, drop the words, and I can introduce on that song, or of course T.I.'s, or I can do Grove Street by Waka Flocka. If they're a really hype crowd, and I just have that. So I say all that because I just wonder if you guys have an emergency folder, like maybe you had to fill in the blank. I also have fill in the blank music. If there was supposed to be something happening and it's not going down in a timely manner, I throw in fill in the blank music, something that would just get me by and stuff if they need a couple more minutes. Like, if I've stopped the music and I said, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to do this song or do that song. And then all of a sudden they say, oh, we need like 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, shoot right over to the emergency crate, or you could shoot over to your, whatever you were playing for dinner background, where you were playing more upbeat music, throw that on and stuff for a little bit, or you can play a dancing song if you want to. Totally up to you. But I like to have an emergency crate to be able to have on hand, because it just takes care of a lot of circumstances. And I didn't know if you guys have that, whether or not you guys use that. Let me know and stuff in the comments and stuff down below, whether or not you guys have an emergency crate, whether or not you have to come by music like very quickly. Like I have a lot of situations where I have to come by music. And one of the things I don't want to be doing is sitting there trying to, okay, let me get this. Let me type that. Oh, crap. No, it's not. Oh, where's that song? I don't want to be looking for that. So it's just easier to just slide over into the crate and say, okay, this one. Oh, boom. Here we go. Drop it. Boom. It's ready. So if you don't have this, I would definitely consider creating this on your Serato playlist and updating it constantly, removing some songs and stuff that just kind of move on with time, and just entering some new songs. But keeping this up to date when you're preparing for your event it'll save you a lot of headache. Trust me, because I used to be this DJ. Oh crap, I don't have nothing to do. I mean, I've got Garda Bouquet songs in there too. Stuff that I come across and stuff that I hear that I'm like, that would be good for Garda Bouquet. I'll throw it in there too. And you can take a folder, an emergency folder, and break it down into individual layers. So if it's like, you don't have to put everything in the same folder. You can say, emergency Garda music, emergency bouquet, emergency intro, emergency father-daughter, emergency mother-son, and just label it like that. And then, collapse it all to just one and call it the emergency crate. Just as simple as that. Let me know what you guys think, whether or not you guys would utilize that. I mean, I know I do. I always know where this folder is. Always. There's not a time that I don't know where this folder is, because it is highly, highly used. Highly used.